All right, kids, here's the deal. Sometimes it's not all about what you want. Sometimes your mom and I need a vacation too, okay? So I know I've let you pick the last several times, but tonight we're doing this for me. I want to drink reindeer games. So that's what I'm going to drink, damn it. And, and if you guys can't understand the kind of pressure I'm under, or the kind of work that I do to provide for you and the whole family. You know, I don't put a roof over your head, and I don't feed you. I feed you entertainment. All right, and I just need every now and then I need a little something in return. Okay, so tonight we're drinking reindeer games. All right, I'm putting my foot down. It's down. I don't know why I felt like being a disgruntled dad, but that's the motif I went with for choosing my own beverage. Tonight we're going to try out Reindeer Games. This is another work of art. Another work of art from the people at Clown Shoes Brewery. Hi, Laura. glad to see it was you. I could see like a little one over there, and I was like, oh, I hope that's Laura, because otherwise this is like just some rando who popped in, and it's like, I thought I was gonna watch Control, but instead I think I'm watching this guy have an emotional breakdown. I don't know. No, I really wanted to try this one, and I put it up a couple of times, I think, and nobody ever picked it. I'm like, that's it. I'm trying some Reindeer Games. It's called Reindeer Games. It is a Bavarian-style IPA, which is relevant to my interests. The reindeer is wearing clown shoes. I just want to share that detail with you. That's happening. Nose-wise, it smells like an IPA. It's hoppy. It's floral. It's effervescent. It's dry, or I don't know if I don't want to use the word acrid because that's unpleasant. This has an astringent quality about the nose. But that's all I can tell from smelling it. Let's dig right in. Okay, it also tastes like an India Pale Ale. It's not aggressive in any way. It's crisp and refreshing. It tastes of summer to me. I'm confused as to why it's called Reindeer Games. I'm also confused as to why it's Bavarian style. What about this particular beer is Bavarian style? It just tastes like an India Pale Ale. When somebody says Bavarian style, I think like the Trappist monks, their beers. I expect it to be kind of fruity, maybe a little sour. I expect it to be a little barnyardy. We've talked about that with saisons and with Bavarian style ales, how they have kind of a hint of the barnyard. I'm getting literally none of that. I picked this beer and I'm disappointed by it. After everything that we've been through together, Clown Shoes, this how you do me? No, it's not a bad beer. I don't want to give that impression at all. It's actually a very good India Pale Ale. It's very nice. It's just not remarkable. It isn't giving me anything different than I would have expected from any other India Pale Ale. I'm kind of blown away. by how wholly sort of ordinary that is. When given a choice, I've been going with ones based on how much I want to see the can art. The other choices always sounded more interesting. Well, I'm sorry, but Reindeer games sounded plenty interesting to me. And I have to say, it isn't. It isn't. It's still a can worth finishing. It's still a good India Pale Ale. It's just, I'm sorry, guys. There's just nothing really all that. It's kind of ho hum, you know. It's a summer beer that I could quaff on a hot summer's day and feel refreshed by, but it sure didn't feel like a Christmas beer, and it sure didn't feel like it should be called Reindeer Games or be called a Bavarian style IPA. I don't get any of that, but you know, live and learn. Let's I don't know. I got two choices. We could just get to the game, and that is a viable choice, or we could roll the dice on another beer. And I'm gonna let you make that call, Laura. Get to the game, or roll the dice on another beer. Because I haven't gotten particularly far into this one. Once things return to some form of normal, I would love to bring you a sampler of the beers my aunt brews. I would absolutely love that as well. It would give me a variety of things to try and to see, you know, how they... although if I have a brutal criticism for it, then I would feel kind of bad. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about any of that. My fate, the fate of the stream. Hello, my unusually well-lit friend. Why, well, thank you. It is my fabulous, grabulous, zip-zoop-zabulous new lighting. I just tried... I'm not going to call it a subpar beer. I'm going to call it a above par beer for anybody else, but a not all that exciting given what we've experienced from Clown Shoe's brewery beer. And I'm thinking, my heart is telling me let's crack another can open and see if we get anything. All right, Laura confirms what I was already thinking. So we're going to set aside Reindeer Games, and I'm sorry, guys, that's my second. It's my second medium review. That's a good beer, but it's not anything exciting. It's my second medium review for Clown Shoes out of a 12 pack, and I got 4 more to go, which means that's 2 out of 8. That's them's pretty good odds as far as a variety pack goes. Now I'm going to hit you with some options here. We've got Clown Shoes. Sorry, no, Clown Shoes is the name of the brewery, as previously discussed. We've got Hoppy Feet Black IPA. We've got Eagle Claw Fist. And we've got Galactica. I'm going to let you make the choice. I'm going to need both of you to sound off before I render a decision. Eagle Claw Fist for Laura. Scribbles and Knots. That one? Okay. Eagle Claw Fist is an India Pale Ale, which I suspect is going to be an experience very much like the one that we just tried. But we're down to just the India Pale Ales. There's not really like a whole lot going on with what I'm doing here. So let's first of all explore the can art. I want to make sure you see the can art here. So Eagle Claw Fist, Eagle Claw Fist, Eagle Claw Fist, Eagle Claw Fist. Not the most exciting can art, but certainly cool can art. And if you look very carefully, you'll notice that this practitioner of the martial arts is in fact wearing clown shoes. So we've got that going for us. Longer names equals better beer. Let's find out. On the nose. It smells exactly like Reindeer Games. Exactly like it. Yeah, it smells like an India Pale Ale. A little bit more on the bitter side. Does it build? A little more burn on the tongue. A little more sour. Well, now I have to check. Find out. Side by side. Side by side. Huh. No. They are definitely different. The Reindeer Games is milder in every regard. It also has, if I were to say that it were slightly maltier, slightly sweeter. The Eagle Claw Fist. It lives up to its name. It has a punch. There's a little bit of a burn on the tongue. Just the tip. About that much of your tongue gets singed. The rest of it, fine. Right up the front, little burn. And then there's a bitterness and there's a sourness to it. Whereas this has a slight bitterness. The Reindeer Games has a slight bitterness and then also a slight sweetness. Heavy bitter and a bit of sour. Slight bitter, a bit of sweet. Other than that, I would put them to, and there's no burn on this one whatsoever. This feels like compares. I thought this was dry when I first drank this one. Now when I switch from this to this, this feels like a bath. It feels like a warm bath for my mouth. Like it's wet. Which is funny because it is still very definitely dry. This is just very, very, very dry. So yeah, that's so wild. The two India Pale... Alright, Clown Shoes. I see you now. Yeah, it has an astringent... It's... And then like a sizzle. A little bit of a singe on the tongue. I see you, Clown Shoes. You are not just cranking out several IPAs. You are cranking out several... Can we take that again? I see you, Clown Shoes. You are not just cranking out several IPAs. You are cranking out several very different, very unique IPAs. That's good. That's real good. Just got here and heard Yes, Clown Shoes is the name of the brewery that makes these beverages here that I'm drinking. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. But my, two very different animals. I think I am going to go with the Eagle Claw Fist just because it's got that burn to it. It's got a little bit of a punch, and that feels appropriate for Control. So we're going to do that. I'm glad we did another. You seem less let down. Yeah, no, I'm actually, oddly enough, trying the second one made me appreciate the first one more. Figure that one out. Also, hi, Nye Guy. How you doing?